Welcome back to the Cruise World. Today we're taking a tour of Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas. The Cruise World YouTube channel is the place for ship tours, vlogs, tips, parodies, and a whole lot more. So if you love cruising, make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell turned on. Independence of the Seas was built by Acres Vineyards Turku shipyard in Finland and joined her two Freedom-class sister ships when she made her maiden voyage in 2008. Independence has a gross tonnage of 155,889 and a passenger capacity of 3,634 at double occupancy. This ship features 15 passenger decks, and today's tour is going to focus on the public areas of the ship, so we'll start on Deck 2 forward, and this is where you'll find the conference center, which is typically utilized by groups on board for various events, and the Royal Loyalty Desk for Crown and Anchor members. Now up to Deck 3, and we'll start at the aft or rear of the ship here at the impressive 3-story main dining room. This beautifully decorated space is where you can go daily for breakfast, lunch, or dinner with a rotating menu. Now we're approaching the Park West Gallery. You can just admire the works, or if you're so inclined, drop in at one of the onboard art auctions and bid on your favorites. Here at the Focus Gallery, you can use the screens to review and purchase all the photos that the Royal Caribbean pros have been taking of your vacation. And next up is definitely one of the coolest places on board. It's Studio B Ice Rink, where you can see Royal Caribbean's pros display their skills or even take to the ice yourself for an open skate. And all the way forward on Deck 3 is the Royal Theatre, where you can see an amazing array of shows and performances like the Broadway musical Grease. And all the entertainment here is included in your cruise fare. The Royal Theatre extends up to Deck 4, and that's where we'll head now. First here on our right is Izumi Hibachi and Sushi, the hottest sushi spot at sea, for an exotic Asian-inspired dining experience. Now we're passing through the nautically themed Schooner Bar. This is a great place to grab a drink, and this is also where you'll find trivia contests throughout your cruise. We've now arrived at Casino Royale, and if you love to gamble, consider this your little slice of Vegas at sea, with all your favorite slots and table games and endless opportunities to win big. Playmakers Bar and Arcade is the spot to catch the big game, or just grab an icy cold drink and some bar food in a relaxing, laid-back atmosphere. Here on our right is Boleros, a Latin-themed club serving up your favorite drinks and Latin sounds. If you like what you've seen of the Independence so far, be sure to hit that like button, and please give us a call or email if you have any questions. And here all the way at the back of Deck 4 is the second level of the dining room. Up to Deck 5, the Royal Promenade, and this is the main thoroughfare here on Independence of the Seas. As we cross the bridge, we have guest services over on our right, and to our left is the Champagne Bar. Now we've arrived at Next Cruise, and this is where you can get info on all of Royal's ships and itineraries. And over on our right is the shop, your spot for Royal logo merchandise. Cafe Promenade offers snacks, desserts, and all your favorite coffee drinks. And for your sweet tooth, here on our right, we have Sugar Beach and the Ice Cream Parlor. If you have any questions or you're ready to book your next cruise vacation, give us a call or email thecruiseworldtravel@gmail.com. There's also a ton of shopping here on the Promenade. The collection is on our left, and Regalia Jewelry and Watches is on our right. Next up is Vintage's Wine Bar, the Solarium Beauty Shop, Trend, and the Ale and Anchor Pub. Sorrento's is the place to go day and night for a hot, fresh slice of pizza. And here on our left is the market, featuring all kinds of duty-free shopping items. Now we're at the front of the ship heading for the Star Lounge, but first here on our right is the library, a quiet place to read a book or get some work done. And the Star Lounge is where you'll find a variety of events like karaoke, comedy, dance classes, and more. Decks 6 through 10 are reserved for staterooms, so we'll head up to Deck 11 aft, home of the Windjammer Cafe. The Windjammer is the main buffet on board Independence, where you can go for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to enjoy global flavors. Just remember to washy before you get your yummy. Windjammer also has a full-service bar, and here at the entrance, we have 2 popular specialty dining restaurants. On the port side, you can grab a great steak at Chop's Grill. And over on the starboard side, enjoy Italian cuisine at Giovanni's Table. Now we'll exit out onto the open-air portion of Deck 11, and ahead is the Tide and Trail Shop, where you can get adventure gear for snorkeling and diving. And this area is called Splashaway Bay. It's mainly for the little ones, but there's a couple of whirlpools here to relax in. Over here on the port side is Fish and Chips, where you can grab, of course, fish and chips, as well as chicken strips, shrimp, and even lobster. There's a couple more whirlpools here on our left as we enter the main pool area. This is the resort pool on our left and the sports pool here on our right. Of course, we've got another whirlpool here right in front of the pool bar, as well as plenty of seating for soaking up the sun or watching a movie on the big screen. Now we've arrived at the adults-only Solarium area, where you'll find large whirlpools on both sides of the ship, as well as plenty of seating both in and out of the sun, and a nice pool and bar area. This is definitely one of my favorite spots to relax. Now we're back inside, heading towards the Spa and Fitness Center. Just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you have to leave your workout routine at home. Independence has you covered with this full-service gym featuring a great selection of cardio and weight training machines. Next, we'll head up the stairs to Deck 12 to the Vitality Spa and Salon. From restorative massages, rejuvenating facials and manicures, to acupuncture, cool sculpting, and more, this is the perfect spot to relax and recharge during your vacation. Staying on deck 12 and moving back out onto the open decks, we get a quick look at the Solarium area below as we move towards the aft. The ship you see next to us on our right with the huge crown and anchor is Utopia of the Seas, and if you'd like to check out that amazing ship, there's a link down in the description. Next up here on Independence, we get a great view of the pools below as we arrive at the Sky Lounge. I'm sure you saw the stairs as we approach the Sky Lounge, and those lead up to a sun deck on top of the bar here as well. Continuing along the port side, you'll see there's plenty of seating here for soaking up the sun, as well as some casitas that provide shade and comfort, and you can rent those at the Sky Lounge. We get another great view of Splashaway Bay as we cross back over to the starboard side. Now, up inside the glass windows ahead on deck 14 is where you'll find the Crown Lounge, the Viking Crown Lounge, the Suite Lounge, and the Olive or Twist Bar. And now we're going to pop back inside here to show you the Challenge Video Arcade and Adventure Ocean Kids areas. This is one of the larger arcades we've seen on a cruise ship, and its clever positioning leads you back to the kids and teens clubs. Royal Caribbean offers age-based groups and dedicated spaces for kids ages 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 12, and teens have their own space as well at the Fuel Teen Club. Once again, heading through the arcade, we'll pop back outside on the starboard side of the ship and Johnny Rockets, where they're serving up burgers, shakes, and fries in a cool retro atmosphere. Here on our right, we're passing stairs that lead up to deck 13, but we're going to continue around to the stairs here at the aft. And straight ahead is the FlowRider Surf Simulator, which is always a good time. And back to the left are the Perfect Storm water slides, but we'll get a better look at those in just a little bit. We're now passing by the Sky Climber, which is always fun for the little ones to climb on. And there's a lot more seating here as we approach the Sports Court. On the other side of the sports court, you can see the rock climbing wall. And here's a better look at the Category 6 water slides, Typhoon and Cyclone. And now we're heading up the stairs to the Sky Pad. The Skypad used to be home to a Bungie virtual reality experience, but Royal got rid of that across the fleet back in early 2023, and currently this space is just used for various games like Cornhole. But this space also provides great views like this one of Royal Caribbean's private island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Now we'll shoot up to the front of the ship, where here on deck 13 you'll find a lot more seating, as well as the ship's mini golf course, Independence Dunes. And last but not least, all the way up on deck 15 at the aft of the ship is the Observatorium, a high-tech, fully immersive escape room experience. We hope you enjoyed this tour of Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas. If you have any questions or you're interested in booking the Independence or any other cruise ship, give us a call or email thecruiseworldtravel@gmail.com. Be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, and next up, check out these other great ship tours. As always, remember, life is short and cruising is fun. We'll see you soon.